Parking and boozing and boozing.
I think I've heard that one before.
Parking and boozing.
How did Ziska put it? The best shot north of the Alps, and also the best singer north of Sassa. Nightingales have nothing on you.
That doesn't rhyme much. Waters of harlots and drags from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today, I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today, still we'll be merry. Range your moves, then we'll make hats roll like berries. Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kick her out, cause her back's her best feature. She'll break your heart and you want no other. Forget that damn troll up and drink your wine, brother. Women, my friend, is a venomous creature. Best kick her out, cause her back's her best.
Everything all right, eh? We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
It went smoothly.
That's right. My memory's like,
Civ,
see how well we understand each other.
what's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Why, fuck, but
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish. It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then... Are we there yet?
No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
You hold me up in irons. You can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Halt! What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honourable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
do them! Fucking hell! My leg, damn it! You idiots!
Well, that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at this sky again?
Look, let's get this straight. We both know we'll be done with you in no time. You and maybe one other might give us a bit of trouble, but the rest will crush like flies.
What are you blabbering about? My men are better armed than you, and they're certainly not scared of you.
That may be true. But the most ruthless killers and bandits in the land are hiding in these woods with me. Cutthroats who murdered and pillaged their way through the kingdom. Your weaklings don't stand a chance, my friend.
Hey! Where are you going, you morons? All together! Nobody moves a single step!
Kiss your ass goodbye.
What are you waiting for? Good hit!
Help me with it!
Keep me bleeding like this, and the best is yet to come! I'll be done with you in a flash. No chance. He's done for.
Fortune is on my side.
All right, we're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here somehow.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought it was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
We need to find John of Liechtenstein and finally rescue Lord Capon.
Who the fuck are they?
You'll learn that soon enough. But we have more important things to attend to. First things first, Henry. How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubianka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. So they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you? But you're not afraid of her, are you?
Someone might recognize me. And if they saw us together...
All right. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kibienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Or will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak. But who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there's no one else left.
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
Liechtenstein can wait. I better look for the rest of your devil's pack.
Great. But be careful. I didn't recruit them for their pretty eyes. They're probably not going to be very friendly after what happened, so be nice to them.
I'll bear that in mind.
All right, go ahead. But don't forget, Catherine's waiting for you in Kuttenberg.
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way.
But of course. I'll have them cleaned.
Don't even bother.
Tread light.
What do you...
Wonderful! It's a pleasure doing business with you, Henry.
Good day to you. What would you like?
I want to go.
You've picked, but if you have the...
Here you are.
All right. All right, we're ready. We can...
Let's get going.
Lazy bones.
Here we are. Best of luck to you, friend.
Jesus Christ, such misfortune. And for what?
Where are you heading, laddie?
I'm just passing through.
If you're headed towards
What barn?
there's an old some vagabond has camped there. On the boot. I tried to have that's why I warned.
Thanks.
God bless.
I heard at the Troskovitz Tavern that there's a bit of coin to be made here.
Why didn't you come here at the time?
I was taken on by Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov.
A blacksmith's hand, eh? Never mind. I'm sure I could find some work for you.
Like what?
Like hauling
You don't...
Oh, that's nice and all. That's haul...
When was the last... You want me to...
Futile labor, you say? Nil sine...
Do you really have nothing...
I do. The sacks are in the barn. You won't have to buy food. We'll take care, but not on the sacks of flour. You understand?
Oh, fuck.
Take care, friend.
I'm sorry.
Heave-ho!
Pretty light. Have to be careful not to drop it. Good exercise.
Heave-ho!
Time for another one. Have to be careful not to drop it.
A new hand at the mill, huh?
Pretty light. Won't even break a sweat at this rate. Good exercise.
Kurwa.
What the?
Have you got it done? I said, are you done?
You're milling some pretty peculiar grain here, Miller. It's got a bit of a metallic flavour to it.
Kurva. Can't you be more careful?
Tell me the truth. What are you really doing here?
Seems I'll have to lift the lid off the cauldron of knowledge sooner than I expected. You think you're ready?
Yes.
I'm attempting to convert matter into a truly miraculous energy.
What?
I understand. It seems impossible. I'm sure you're asking yourself what that has to do with the metal in the sacks. But we're only just scratching the surface. You see, for my experiment, I'll need something sinfully earthy. Something we'll have to appropriate. And that's something you can help me with, my curious apprentice.
I'll help you.
That's the right attitude. Now listen up. In Troskovitz, next to the tavern, there's a rat house. And in that rat house, there's a chest. And in that chest is a document I need. One that used to be mine. But due to an unfortunate twist of fate, ended up there. It's called The Offer of Hermes Trismegistus. It's written right on it. You said you could do all sorts of things, so I assume reading is one of them. Am I right?
I can read. But I reckon that's the catch, isn't it?
The catch is, the chest is under lock and key, and most likely well guarded.
Of course it is. Where exactly should I look for this document? I doubt they've only got one chest.
I can't help. He had. I just remember. And it will be.
No, any of
all black.
Is that
Just get.
And where can I
I had. It's my
pick them up?
Doesn't it? There's no. She's a.
I'd like to
Thief. Not guilty.
All right.
At your service, sir.
May God give you health, sir.
Have a nice day, Henry. Till we meet again, Henry.
Bonnie doesn't see me like this.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
Damnation. Oh, bloody hell. Of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
My humble respects.
Greeting.
I have that
Excellent.
judging by the...
But don't forget about although that's something anyone now show.
What? Did you hear it?
As I owe you, man.
Wait a minute. Supposing you first initiate me, this isn't any run-of-the-mill business.
Devil, you guessed it. And when I... Not some hocus pocus.
Tell me more about...
I suppose. Now, I want to make a golden.
That's a helper made of clay.
Well.
And how are you? Sounds more like a joke.
I'm deadly serious, Henry. Studying the Jewish cabals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of... Just imagine. You carrying... He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik. But he'd have the strength of 10 men.
What?
So far, it's just... Look at the... Oh...
So...
Exactly!
And what about the good...
You already know. But for a few
I'm overwhelmed. Supposing you get... And then I'll decide...
I added...
What's this?
I need to...
Never away.
Jordan.
And how long will it take before...
Saltpeter...
Saltpeter is nitre. That I know. But I have no idea...
The Kabbalistic doctrines... Those white crystals are said to... Thanks to the... But... Salt...
So you're serious about this?
Certainly. Hello.
How much saltpeter?
A lot. That's why I want you...
I was hoping I'd learn something useful.
Well, you never know.
All right, I just hope you know where to look.
Bonnie has a lead. She's a damn... But for you, the most...
So this...
Bonnie is so... Not all... The main difference is it has...
Hold your horses.
If you don't... Don't be such a lily. She'll tell you the rest. That's a secret.
How can I...
There's a bridge. Oh, well, she's just been through some tough times. On the other hand...
Well,
run along.
So the left... I'm Henry. Miller Crazel's new... He sent me to search for a...
Of course I will.
Bonnie.
It's not that in our craft. What should we call... Where... You know what? Did you...
Actually...
He's right.
I've got some...
My word, that...
What kind of...
The kind where Zenek finally gets some... Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never... While we're on the...
He did.
And...
I'm curious. I'm mostly curious to see...
I'm more worried that as soon as... So, if by some chance it looks... But that's enough of that. I'd like to chat with... But if you're in a hurry to find...
No.
You know what? When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the miller's finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog. What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
Among the wolves. Not a word of a lie. That is, I lost him, and then found him again in a wolf pack.
Well, I'll be... That's what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
No. Pa was a blacksmith. I inherited something from him, I hope.
Oh, really? Would you teach me how to make, maybe, barrel hoops?
Those are pretty hard. Wouldn't you rather start with, maybe nails?
Sure. I'm pretty quick to learn and patient. That is, with one exception. When Crazel starts spouting off his alchemy theories, I'd rather run for the hills. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
I don't think I've ever met anyone more annoying.
Once he told me there's no... What are you supposed to... Thanks for talking to me. But now, before you came, it has to be I'm not going to lie. Anyhow, now all the...
Barrel is quite...
For the whole... Unfortunately,
6 times?
I reckon so. If you're looking for it.
Certainly. You take a damp...
That's right. But don't forget that saltpeter... Well, a saltpeter pit is...
Crazel said saltpeter is a vet...
Gods...
And he also wanted me to taste...
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise you...
Jesus.
Not exactly. A person who's digging holes.
You mean an...
Exactly.
Oh, I haven't met him.
The cemetery.
So I'm in for...
Seems like... Too bad you couldn't have... I learned a lot during that time.
I'll keep that.
That old gravedigger will be... He's always dragging those carcasses.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery. Lots of the Wolf of Scarlet.
Why do you work...
Because he...
You mean...
And...
What did you do?
I got by.
You?
Oh well. Different people.
What do you think about...
You're crazy, but sometimes... See you soon, my friend.
Go! Whoa.
God bless. I'm Ignate, looking for a... Or do you need...
I'm more interested...
once you...
Ignatius.
Of course. Shall we grind the teeth up, or do you want to take them away in your purse?
None of that. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me.
From Lower Semine?
A saltpeter.
I ain't never heard of nothing.
Nah, these white crystals...
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw cut. I'm going to go there anyway.
Really?
Not even a chicken scratches. I have some collections from some Stratego farmstead. At least one.
You want me to help you?
Why not?
I have a better idea.
I want... Oh, aye, fresh meat. What a feast that'll make! Now, listen closely. That pit of yours lies at the end of a long journey that we'll take together on my wagon.
So you got meat out of me for nothing?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Samina are interested in it, I'm not just going to hand it to you on a plate. But thanks for the meat, and don't worry about a thing. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Of course, I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honour I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honour if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here? Nice and early, at daybreak.
Let's get this over with then.
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand?
Is there some place I can...
Of course. If you know how to read, I have a book hidden. In fact...
And where can I...
At the... Here... What a nice day. Didn't you understand? Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand? You're always welcome here, noble sir. The dew is still on. You don't need your horse. In any case, hop on the wagon and... Did I bring that stuff for Visor? Meat? Plain? Aesop? Got it all. Good. Come on, then. Get a move on. We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that Bonnie of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinek is too. Crazel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties, so that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk, some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Lazy bones. Yeah! Yeah! Whoa, boys! Whoa! Come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
It looks mysterious. What treasures might be hidden there?
You'll soon see. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
What is it, Mutt?
Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
What brings you back?
This fella's with him,
Hey!
for sure.
Drop that right now and get over here!
What's going on, Ignatius?
Ah, Henry. Right on time. I asked you about things in Lower Samine, and you swore it was as clean as a well-gnawed bone. And please...
what?
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our stores and cellars and lining their purses with silk. Some scruffy and dung.
Oh, there are all sorts of types, but why it should be you who punishes them instead of the catchpot?
I got paid.
Oh, right, well. So you extorted the last groschen out of those unfortunate robbery victims and promised them you'd take the law into your own hands. And, unlike us, you confessed to it at the first opportunity. I'm certain you didn't talk to the bailiff about it, so he's going to hear about all this thing.
Wait. Look, I might have been a bit...
That's how it...
All right, we'll be going then. But if you happen to run it...
Of course.
You can count on it.
Glad to... Let's go, fella. Maybe... Did I get this right? Maybe it was the one with that sheep.
Suppose we...
Don't forget that cup.
Yeah, you're right.
What have you found, boys?
Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
you back here. Haven't you in your lap?
This fella's with him.
Put
for
that
sure.
carcass down and get over here. You hear me?
What's going on?
You remember. And,
what?
Some...
No, but why? Oh, right. So, and I'm certain, so he's gonna...
Look,
that.
all right, we'll be...
You can count.
Lads, let's go. Maybe... Did I get this right? Maybe it was the one with that sheep.
What now?
Not much.
The next farm's... Here we go, Snorter. Don't worry. That was just a kind of little favour for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
All right, that's what you get. People sin here in their seclusion, thinking they're out of sight of our Lord.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All right, I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly. Yeah! Yeah!
My humble respect.
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream. Ah, here it is. Wolves must have killed them. They didn't even eat them up. I'll go and tell Ignatius.
God reward you for it.
It really wasn't a curse. There are rotting carcasses in the water upstream from the watering spot. No wonder the pigs caught some disease.
Well, what do you know? I was right. I'll give you a hand. It'd take you all night on your own.